Well, hello folks. You know, we're around at the Wynyard Showground and fast approaching is the annual Wynyard Agricultural Show. And you might remember, a little over 12 months, under suspicious circumstances, the poultry pavilion, which we are here on site at the moment, was burnt to ashes. And look, very close to my heart, the poultry pavilion. Been a member since my mum brought me here as a little boy in short pants. My mother is my late mother is a life member, an honorary member of the Poultry Club, and myself and my wife are life members. And with that little bit of history out of the way, there are a great bunch of people here at the Poultry Club, and to lose their facility just on 12 months ago was devastating. The club rooms with all the memorabilia and things like that in it was just unbelievable to see it going up in smoke. I received this call at 7:30 in the morning, and the president, Dale Barker, said to me, "Robbie, I've got some bad news for you. The Poultry Club's been burnt to the ground." Well, look, I must admit it was under suspicious circumstances that this building went to the ground into ashes. Also with the adjoining Axman's Pavilion across the other side of the arena, which we'll visit shortly. But look, one of the drivers behind the refurbishment of this club rooms and the Poultry Pavilion itself is Ron here. Ron's come down from Casino. Ron's a cage fabricator and erector. Welcome aboard, Ron.
Thank you.
I hope you've enjoyed your stay in
Oh, been a pleasure.
Yep.
Been a pleasure.
Has it? Yeah. And what do you think of the new facility we've got here?
Well, this facility, I've been around probably 50 pavilions through Australia.
Yes.
And I'd say this is either number one or number two. Probably number two. There's one that that's a bit bigger.
Yep.
But this is probably as good as you'll see anywhere in Australia, if not better than anything. It's number two, I'd say.
Really?
Number two. It's really top complex.
Top of the range, look.
Yeah,
And
the poultry exhibitors are going to drool over this.
Yeah, this is poultry heaven.
Poultry heaven.
Yeah, this is
poultry heaven.
And this pavilion, Ron, look, the quality of the cages, and when I heard that there was going to be a professional come and fit this building out, I just thought, oh yeah, well, that'd be nice, you know, because I've been involved in building pens and erecting them on trestles so that they fit. But look, this is magnificent.
Yeah, we've used marine ply, first grade marine ply as the basis, so that there's no worry about water running with the fowl, and everything else is metal. So you've got no worry about your fires, and easy to clean, no diseases.
Yep.
Yeah, makes a lovely pen.
Vermin won't be
No, you've got no vermin to live in it, you've got no little lice to get into the timbers. It's yeah, it's a good way to go. I've experimented with this for some years.
Yep.
And this is the fourth one I've fitted out.
Is it really?
Yeah, fourth one. This is the largest, this is my biggest project.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well look,
It's been wonderful. The club room is just
oh, that's fantastic.
breathtaking.
And I only hope that some of the memorabilia that adorned the walls of the club room over the years, that was saved. There was a little bit of it saved, but there was a lot of smoke damage.
Yeah.
I just hope that some of that can be
back on the walls.
rehung. And look, as my duties as mayor has taken me away from the poultry club a little bit in the last 2 or 3 years, I've still got a lot of poultry at home. And look, I hope to be here exhibiting in this poultry shed when I'm an old man. And won't we enjoy this facility?
Oh, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. And what's going on around the outside, Ron?
This is the ramps, access ramps.
Yep.
Everything's for disabled, the same as the front.
Yeah.
Lovely big ramps, good access to the place.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolute pleasure to show your poultry here.
Yep.
And for everybody to be able to come in disabled.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, every person. Yeah.
Well, look, I must pay credit to U2 Build, our local builders. They've done the building.
They've done a top job.
Yeah.
Top job. They've been so cooperative.
Have they?
Yeah, and Dale Barker, well, he's just been over the top. He just.
Yep. And I'd like to pay credit to you too, because the quality of these pens are second to none. I've just never experienced a fitting out like this in my life. To see the nice steel work underneath, no big old wooden trestles, stability, and vermin proof and all that sort of thing. It's just so good. And
a lot of thinking. I've been showing poultry for 45 years.
Have you?
And I always thought the pens, how do you do the pens in these new places? Because you can see them all getting so old
and dilapidated.
And you think, well, this is the way to go. But the ply is just too expensive. And this is the way I've found.
Well, look,
but it's an absolute pleasure to work in, and it's just going to be beautiful.
And I hope you've enjoyed your stay. You've stayed at the
Federal Hotel. Yeah, they look after me. It's fine. Yeah, I've had a good time. Met some wonderful people down here at the poultry and around the showgrounds.
No worries, Ron. Well, look, that's about all
Thanks very
our
much.
video
Sure,
guys
Lewis.
want to do. But thanks very much for your help.
Thank you.
Cooperation.
Yeah, pleasure. Good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, here we are at the other site on the Wynyard Showground, the Wynyard Axemen's Association. This building also was burnt to the ground a few months after the poultry pavilion was burnt to the ground. That's the Northwestern Poultry Society building. But this Northwest Wynyard Axemen's Association building, it was devastating to the members to lose trophies and memorabilia that went to ashes. It's just unbelievable. But anyway, due to the foresight of the Show Society, insurance-wise, everything was covered, and here we are with outside the new Axemen's Pavilion, and we sincerely hope that this will be finished ready for the forthcoming Wynyard Show on the 14th of March. And with me is Jason O'Halloran. Jason's a local boy. I didn't realise he'd grown up to be such a man until he enlightened me who he was. He's Daryl O'Halloran's son, and there's a bit of history there. We go back to mini league days when we used to play mini league here on the showground, and I was the coach, and Jason and my boy Adrian was playing and all that sort of thing. Lots of family enjoyment. But anyway, back to the Axemen's Pavilion. You two build have done a great job, Jason. You know, they've had to work on their hands, the two buildings on the ground, and you're here to clad the building.
That's right, yeah.
Yep, and you're with Uwe Roofing.
Uwe, yep, that's right. Yeah, it's breaking there.
Yeah, and you do most of the U2 builds cladding?
Yeah, 2B builds, yeah.
Yeah, 2B build, U2B. Yeah, I got that a little bit wrong, but anyway,
that's all right.
I'm getting a bit old and I'll understand what I'm on about. But anyway, and you believe that she'll be ready for the show?
I certainly hope so, yeah. I'll have my part done, whether they got the...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they should be ready to go anyway.
Yeah, only a fortnight away, 14th of March, and Saturday's the 1st, I think,
Yeah.
or Friday's the 1st.
Yeah, so she's going to be tight, but anyway.
Yeah, but they move quick, those
They do.
the locals, and it's good to see locals and you working in with our locals and all that sort of thing with your cladding. But I guess Kevy Harmon and the long-time members of the Axemen's Association they're very sad when it got burnt to the ground, but this will rejuvenate them, won't it?
Certainly will, I reckon.
And you'll have a few visits by Kevy around.
Oh, I'll get a few, yeah.
You're travelling. Yeah. Anyway, well look, thanks for coming on board with us.
No worries.
Just an update on what's happening around the town and places like this, and we're pleased to see the activity, mate.
All right.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks, Robbie.
Bye, Jason.